guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel hella extra right now with this like fuzzy fur pink coat, but it's just so comfortable. I'm back with this new makeup look, the smoky, glittery Valentine's Day inspired look. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, please keep watching. If you do happen to like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see new videos from me each week. But without further ado and rambling, let's jump into this glowy, glittery, smoky Valentine's Day inspired makeup tutorial. The longest title ever for a video. Alright, see you guys in a few seconds. Shout out to Natasha for this coffee mug. So I already have my foundation on and brow, so I'm going to start by priming my eyelid using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, putting this all over my lid, and I'm also going to use this to kind of clean up under my brows, just to kind of hide any of those brow hairs. I'm going to set that paint pot. You can use any sort of creamy beige tone. I'm going to pack this underneath of the brow bone to kind of highlight it, but then I'm also going to lightly swoop this all over my eyelid just to set the base so that the shadows go on smoother. Going in my Huda Beauty Smoky Obsessions palette, I'm taking that light brown in the palette with my MAC 224, and this is going to be my initial transition shade. So I'm just buffing this back and forth in my crease. You can honestly use any sort of neutral brown. And I'm just kind of building up this color to the intensity I like. Take a sip of that coffee. And then going back in the same palette, I'm going to take that darker brown and I'm going to mix that with the initial brown to create like a medium brown. And this time I'm taking my MAC 217 to buff that just below the initial brown that we placed. This is going to give some more intensity to the look, give the eye some more definition. So you just want to take your time blending the shade out and just really shaping out that crease. I'm then going to go in with that same exact brown, but this time I'm going to pack that on the outer third of my eyelid using the flat portion of my MAC 217. I'm going to turn the brush sideways and then also bring that into my crease, really intensifying the look and really defining the crease. With this look, I definitely took a long time blending and just going back and forth with products, so just take your time with it. I'm now going in with my MAC 224 with no product on it just to clean up those edges. Just be really patient because you want everything to be nice and fused together. I'm going to go back in with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm going to use this to kind of cut out my crease. So I'm taking my MAC 242 and I'm actually just doing like light patting motions, just really carefully carving out my eyelid. This will really help the shade that I placed on the lid show up super intense and pretty. So now I get to play with these beauties. These are the new Pure Cosmetics like liquid glitters. I wanted to swatch them for you because they're so pretty. So that gold one is in Queenie. Then we have OMG, Lust is that red one, and then Namaste is that champagne gorgeous one. They are so pretty. They remind me so much of like the Stila liquid metal eyes, but a lot more affordable. But for this look, I wanted something more smoky, so I decided to go in with the shade OMG. And this was my first time playing with these glitter eyeshadows, and I absolutely love them. Like, I'm obsessed. I'm going to be using them all the time. So I'm just lightly putting that all over my lid where I carved out that space. And I'm just doing short motions with this too because I don't want it to mess up my crease shade. So just be very careful when you're applying this. Just doing short sweeping motions. But I do love the applicator of this product because it does allow you to get super close to that crease area without messing it up. And then I'm going back with my MAC 224 to just buff out the edges. I decided that I wanted this look to be a little bit more smoky, so I went in with the black shade in the palette and a more dense blending brush, but you can skip that step if you don't want it as dramatic as I have it here. I then took my MAC Shroom to highlight my inner corner and under my brow bone. Then to highlight under my eyes and conceal and clean up the edge of the shadow, I used my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC25. I haven't used this concealer in so long and I forgot how much I loved it, but I love it. Then to set my concealer, I'm using the Lancome Translucent Powder in 100. This powder is super full coverage. It's great for if you have a special occasion or if you are going to be taking a lot of pictures. But for a day-to-day basis, it can look a bit heavy on the skin. Gosh, I literally look like a goat right now. Did you guys just see that clip? And then I'm just bronzing up my face using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish and Give Me Sun. Just adding some warmth and like a slight contour to the face without it being too harsh. And then sweep away that bake. My face is so hot from all that baking that was going on. I'm so funny. Haha. Then for blush, I'm going in my Profusion blush palette, and I'm just mixing those two shades, popping them on my crease. That palette was literally $4.99, and I'm obsessed with it. Like, I reach for that palette all the freaking time. It's so pretty. The colors are just gorgeous, and it wears really nice throughout the day. And then I'm going to highlight my face using my e.l.f. highlighter. And I'm just going in with the highlight. For this look, I did want it very glowy, so that's why I went a little bit more intense than I normally would. And then I'm also going to bring that highlight down my nose and then on my chin and forehead. And then to kind of intensify and smoke out that waterline, I'm taking this brown eye pencil. This one's by Lancome, but you can honestly use any sort of brown eye pencil that you have. And just really use that in the waterline, but then also let it kind of smudge onto the lash line. I'm going to take that dark brown in the palette with a pencil brush, and I'm going to lightly smoke out the lower lash line. I personally don't like my lower lash line to be smoked out too far down, so I'm keeping it closer to the waterline with the shadow, but if you prefer a more blown out look, bring the shadow as far down as you would like. Then I'm just further intensifying the inner corner highlight with my MAC Shroom. And then for lashes, I use these J lashes in the kind of Zoe, and I popped those on off camera. And then I also applied mascara to my lower lashes and on my top lashes to kind of blend them. For lips, I'm using Chai Lip Pencil by ColourPop. This is seriously one of my favorite lip pencils ever. I just love this color. It's so pretty. And this has been my favorite lip combo lately. This is MAC Cherish lipstick. I normally don't wear nudes, but I actually like this combination. And then I went in with this ColourPop like glossy liquid lip thing in Lazy, and I just used that to top off the lips. And there you have it. This is a completed look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I love you guys so much. Bye.